Hey, Aubrielle. Ooh, you have tea. That sounds awesome. Alright, you guys will have to let me know how the audio is. Lauren attempted to help me figure out the audio levels, and I think it's okay now, but let me know if the music's too loud or if I'm too quiet. All that good stuff. How you guys doing? Ooh, delicious and vanilla. I'm gonna work on this commission for Kib. So we're gonna start with the background actually, and go from there. So, because this piece is a really particular thing, because it's actually gonna be so it's 3 different variants of the same background. So we're gonna start with the background and then go from there. Those because I don't really need them. Volume is heaps better. Okay, music is louder than it typically runs for your art streams. It's about the game level currently. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down just a smidge then. Let's turn it down to 10 instead of 20 and see if that's a little better. I don't really know what happened, to be honest. Because I had the mic up almost all the way, but Lauren's a pretty cool dude, I would say, and helped me, so you know, thanks Lauren and all that. Oh, I just pick a random. Thank you. Or I guess pick a random. Hi, welcome to the stack. We're here doing our best. All right, so you need to be. Wait, what is the average? What's 50? I don't suppose anybody knows off the top of their heads how big a Twitch banner is. He did. Kib was helping me figure out some settings and stuff, so I made him a mod. He usually helps. So, like, Tested was doing a lot of mod stuff by himself, and I think we need some more mods. Not that you guys are out of control and I need more mods, but, like, it is 1920 by 1080. So my aspect on this for some reason. Oh, it's actually not that 20 by 1080. It's only off by 2 pixels. Okay, I can manage that. That I can handle. Yeah, you guys aren't like out of control or anything. I didn't mean it like that, but like just so that if I need help with a thing and Tested's not around, now I can poke Kib. Gives me more people to bother for things. It's 10. I want to just remove the 2. Oh, it's 480 by 900? Well, I had it right. I'm gonna work on it at 1920 by 1080 because I can just shrink it down then, and then that way the lines will be nice and crispy. So, oh hey, what's going on? Yeah, so trying to get some stuff kind of straightened out on my end as far as like mod stuff goes. Not 600. The number I always go with for something. All right, crispy lines. Delicious and crispy. The crispiest crisp. Yeah, so... Is Kib here yet? By the way, Kib, are you here? No, you're not. Okay. I guess actually we won't start with the background. I'll start with, the Riarcra. Sketches, because actually, let's be extra boring. Let's start with this one. That's probably just about ready to be line arted, but just to be safe, we'll go ahead and do the thing. It's been a little while since I did a piece that had so many different parts to it that I've kind of forgotten how to things. Alright. How's everybody doing? how's everybody's day going? Or has everybody's day gone? How's everybody doing this day? It's Thursday. So it's like almost Friday, and I think that's pretty good. I think that's a pretty good start. Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're in a different time zone, so I guess it's technically Friday for you. There we go. Literally dying, but at least the week is almost over. Well, I'm sorry that you're literally dying, but at least the week's over. Week being over is good. Hopefully, the Axie Stack will cure all of your woes. Pretty sure that the Axie Stack is able to cure disease. So, you know. It's at least very good for your soul, I think. Stressful day at work, but thankfully I got some of that out now and I can drink tea and watch a stream and be a happy floof. Yes, be a happy floof. Happiest floof. Yeah, my day at work was kind of boring and stressful. Because of course we're changing all the product lines again, even though they already left for a trade show. So, you know. That's fun, I would say. Let's see if I can... I have never personally drawn Ryarkra in Anthroform, so I don't know how he handles that. I've only ever drawn Ryarkra in Feral. Drawing other people's characters. Their faces are pretty similar, even in, Okay. Well, there we go. Heck yeah, you get that paycheck. You deserved it. You earned it. You earned it and you deserve it, was what I was attempting to say, and then I lost all my words, I think. So, yeah, dude, you rest. You earned the rest. You guys all earned some rest, man. I'm not gonna actually draw this. I just want to doodle it in just to make sure it fits. A Lotl sleepover. I'm actually, it's not quite the same as a Lotl sleepover, but that would be awesome. I did officially put movie night on the schedule, so coming up nxt month we'll do like kind of a, it'll be kind of like a sleepover. a little bit sleepover-esque. Make a nap Discord where you're not allowed to talk. Yes. It's too bad there's not a way to make the Discords so that it's like, it'd be really funny if there was a way to make the Discord so that it's like only, you can only talk in like the /me text. Are we allowed to meme through the movie? Yes, you are absolutely allowed to meme through the movie. In fact, I haven't really looked into Rabbit or how it works, but, I will probably make jokes through the entire movie. It's gonna be one of those things where, like, basically what happens is if you're a sub, you can vote on the movie. If nobody votes on the movie, if nobody has any specific suggestions, I will probably just make a poll list of things I might be interested in watching. And then we can vote on those. But train of thought. But, yeah, so, kinda don't I got distracted because I don't really like this tooth. Like, I know she has that little tooth, but the grin, I don't really like it. Hang on. Alright. Yeah, so, I will probably, but depending on what movie we watch, I'll probably make jokes through the whole thing. I'm the kind of person that, like, talks through a movie. I like to make little stupid, like, even if it's a really good movie, I'm usually the one person that's going, wow, why the fuck did they do that? Where the fuck are you going? You're making a stupid decision. Stop playing the, like, I am basically Cinnamon Sins. And you'll probably all hate that, which is probably why it's good that, I don't have, excuse me, voice chat, so it would be funny if we got a Gmod server and we all dick around. So, teeth don't line up for that tooth. Yeah. True. So, it would be cool, but at the same time, Gmod is not free, and I want to avoid having anything for as long as I can. I kind of want to avoid having any activities that not everybody can participate in purely because of their financial situation. So, for example, you don't have to be a sub to participate in movie night, but you do have to be a sub in order to decide what movie we watch. So you are more than welcome to come hang out on a movie night. You just can't decide what movie, like, you don't get a, unless like a special occasion crops up, you don't necessarily get a vote on what movie we watch if you're not a sub. So it doesn't exclude anyone, it just gives the subs something a little extra. Same thing with, like, with game night. I'm gonna let, and at first I'm maybe not gonna do it, maybe so rigidly, especially if nobody really has a vote, or if there's people who, because we still don't have that many subscribers, but, basically it's, you know, game night, same thing. You know, you can vote on which Jackbox game we play that night, if you're a sub. So, you know, so yeah, I'm not opposed to doing a Gmod server, it's just Gmod's not free, so, you know, maybe we could set that up. I'd have to look into it, though. I've never really messed around with, I have Gmod, I just haven't really messed around with it that much. But just so you know, that's my, kind of my thing. My thought process on the whole, you know, I'm trying to avoid doing things that exclude people for as long as possible. Eventually, I'm not going to be able to. We are like a tiny family right now. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. More. It's weird because they have the slit eyes, and the slit eyes make them look like they're angry all the time, but, like, not supposed to be angry. maybe the grin is throwing it off. I'll ask Kib how he feels. Going. Let's look up some headphones. I spent all day drawing stupid, just POS at work, and I'm just gonna keep stretching it throughout the stream, trying not to break my hands. So I guess I could draw like an actual pair of headphones, but honestly, I think I'm gonna not. Oh. God, gaming headphones are so complicated looking. Is Sidri actually the best person ever? I can see it. I could see it. I think I could believe it. Why are there so many different kinds of gaming headsets? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna like hit up Rearcher and just, hey, what headset do you want? Oh, I'm glad I can make your work less boring. At least you get to listen to good music and I occasionally talk over it. Skull sits over your head. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Definitely skull. Yeah, so it'll just be like a human skull, just like on top of her face. Perfect. I sort of modeled them after my own headset, like, in theory. Like, in my head, I was picturing what my actual headset looks like, but now I'm wearing my headset, so, you know. Can't really be doing that. I actually like headset. All the tea. He's getting you. Yo, why are headsets so fucking hard to draw? Let's draw this part first, and then I will draw the arm on. This is why I don't let you guys make me do machines. Is the microphone always on the left? I took the microphone off the headset I'm currently wearing, so I can't like check it. It looks like it's always on the left. It's unfortunate. They drew it on the right. Compositional reasons. I suppose no one will notice. All your mics have been on the left. Alright, well. Rippy dip. Start looking a little bit more like a pilot, but no. Guess it's fine. I suppose I never thought about it because I've never really used a headset that had a microphone on it. I've never really liked them that much. I always thought the audio quality was a little poor for, like, not that it's bad, but I'm kind of, I breathe a lot. So, having a microphone that close to my mouth, it picks up a lot of like puffs of air without an air filter, so like without a pop filter. So I never really used a mic like one that had a. Yeah, I breathe constantly. It's pretty nice. Definitely a skill I picked up over the years. You know, breathing. But sometimes it interrupts my ability to do literally anything else, so that's kind of a bummer, I would say. I know you know what I meant. That I just breathe directly into the microphone at all times. Drawing headsets is fun. Definitely don't hate it at all. I hear people breathe more when they run. Yeah, you know, that happens to me too. It's crazy. It's a lot harder to do it though, which is weird. I guess it's because you're trying to do that running thing at the same time. Pretty crazy. What about you guys? Have you guys had any experience breathing? Alright, I like this shape for the headset better. By the way. That out there. Even though these headphones aren't going to sit anywhere even remotely close to her ears, but that's fine. I liked in Zootopia how they showed, like, how earbud, like how, Judy wears the earbuds, like, up where her actual ears are, but, also, but also, how would she wear headphones like this? World is as much detail. World was much detailed than the plot of Zootopia. I really liked Zootopia. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really liked that movie. It's kind of like that whole meme of like, how would a dog wear pants though? You know, how does a horse raptor hybrid wear headphones? Headphones really sit that high off your head. I was like, that looks fucking stupid, and I don't know why. But I do know why. Bring them down. That looks natural. I tell you what, though, I was watching some clips from, I don't know, I went on, like, a Disney train this last week for some reason, and I like, one night was just, like, listening to all kind of Disney, like, the really good Disney songs, and, like, I missed the 2D animated Disney style already. It was just so good. Just everything about the movement was just amazing. I don't know, it just... I'm so sad that they, like, did away with it and went on to the 3D, because the 3D stuff is really nice. It's just a different, like, it's like its own thing, I guess. I have conflicted feelings about 3D Disney. Because the 3D Disney stuff is really good, and it still feels like Disney. It's just not the same, you know? I like it. I just wish they maybe would have done both. Like, I wish they would have kept doing 2D and done some 3D. At least for a little while. Because I miss the 2D stuff a lot. You know what movie I really liked that I was surprised that I liked as much as I did? Was Princess and the Frog. And the only reason I say that I was surprised that I liked it is because when I first saw the advertisements for it, I thought it was just going to be really boring. Because they framed it like it was just like another, like whimsical, like, princess movie. And it had, like, the first commercial I saw for it had, like, really generic, like, Disney music over it. And I just was like, whatever. And I didn't go see it when it was in theaters. And then, like, years later, I decided I was gonna watch it, and it was so good. The music is so fun in that movie. Like, I liked it so much, and I can't believe that I skipped it. But it was also the trailer's fault. Like, the trailer just made it so fucking boring. Zootopia is actually amazing because of the world, but also because the plot is so simple in comparison. It's like the only plot that's a small fraction of the interest. Yeah. It's, oh yeah, it's so much cheaper for them to do 3D, but I don't know. I still miss it. Really? Is that why the promotional stuff for that movie was so bad? I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, it's fucking stupid, but because they were trying to get rid of the 2D. Neat, what the fuck? I really liked that movie. The music was really good. And yeah, the villain was really good. I liked his song. I don't know that I liked his song more than I like Be Prepared from Lion King, because that movie is just, that villain song is just so good. I was also rewatching some clips from, like, you know, classic Disney movies, and I forgot how much better, my brain just lost it. The Little Mermaid, how, like, fucking boring that movie is. Somebody might stab me for that, but, like, I was listening to the music, and I was just kind of like, eh. I forgot about this movie, to be honest. Like, the only song from that movie that's any good is, Ursula's song, in my opinion. I mean, I guess, Under the Sea is pretty good, too, but I don't know. I really liked Ursula's song, and Ursula's just so well animated that she's, like, the best part of that movie. She's, like, just, eh. It does it do with Treasure Planet? Treasure Planet was so good. That's such an underrated movie. A lot of old Disney movies are boring, like Sleeping Beauty and Snow White are such a bore to sit through. Yeah, they are. Everybody wants to call, like, so like, everybody wants to call movies like, Ariel. Yes, Ariel the movie. Everybody wants to call Little Mermaid like an old classic, but I know I liked it a lot when I was a kid, but as an adult, I'm just like, ugh. I'm sure they were really impressive for the time, though. It's not even that I don't like them. It's not even like that I don't like The Little Mermaid, because I do. It just, compared to some of the other movies, I'm like, we maybe get on with it. I like that her fur came up so high on her. Right. Oh. Of course, no. He doesn't have any antler drawings of Riarkra in his gallery, so... I search Riarkra. Here we go. And Kib, if you were here, I'd tease you a little bit about how much artwork you get, because Jesus Christ, there's so much artwork. I love it. I tease you in the best of ways. Yes, this isn't her, but I'm gonna guess this is probably what it would be like, where it's partway up the arms, almost like gloves, so... At the start of the fur there, and then just... Oh, jeez. That's gonna be red. Yep, that was pretty red. Now I really want to belt Disney songs? Dude. If I wouldn't get copyright striked, like, immediately, I would totally do it. The best part of Tarzan was the gorillas. Down. Turk is, like, the best part of that whole movie. I don't even really care about the rest of the movie. Treasure Planet and Tarzan has software made to draw 2D and 3D naturally together, but it would cost so much to use it to render. They stopped using it. Yeah, Turk was the best. I also didn't know Turk was a girl for like a really long time, which appears to not be mutually like an exclusive phenomenon just for me, because anytime I tell somebody that, they're like, what, Turk was a girl? Like, apparently I was not the only one who didn't know that, so yep. There you go. Albrielle was like, what? Told you. I told you were gonna freak out. Everybody does. Literally every time I tell somebody Turk is a girl, everyone flips out. Everyone's like, what? The elephant was really good, too. Yeah, he was really good, but, you know, it doesn't get any better than telling people Turk is a girl and watching them lose their minds. I definitely thought I was the only person who didn't know that, but apparently that is not the case. And now I ruin everyone's childhood with that. Yeah, Turk is a girl. I didn't know that. I think I knew that once upon a time, but I definitely forgot. Yep. However, that is also just my entire existence, so... deliberately forgetting things. Yep, Turk's a girl. People don't know. Yeah, apparently a lot of people know that too, because every time I tell somebody that, they're like, oh my god, what? Yeah, apparently that's totally a thing. See, like, the first time somebody told that, and I was like, wait, are you serious? Turk's a girl? And they were like, oh yeah, but they just kind of played it off like it was like, oh yeah, I didn't know that. Like, you know, oh yeah, everybody knew that. So I just assumed I was the only one who didn't know. Or, like, one of a small group, but apparently that is not the case. Apparently a lot of people didn't know Turk was a girl. I guess when you're, like, 5, you know, you're not paying attention to what pronouns are being used for the animal. You're just like, it's a funny gorilla. It's so funny. Look at that gorilla. She's banging on a pot and pan. That's a funny gorilla. Like, I don't think you really think about it. I definitely did not. I have not seen Atlantis in so long. I know I went to go see it when it was in theaters with my grandma, but I can't remember anything about it. Like, I recognize the characters, and I remember, like, I know the basic plot, and people, like, share videos of it online all the time, like, or GIFs of it online all the time, so, like, I remember it. I know it existed. I just, for some reason, I can't remember, like, whether or not I actually watched it in recent memory. I did the same thing with Road to El Dorado, though, too. Because I know I 100% have seen that movie, but, like, watching it as an adult, I was like, oh, I forgot about this movie. There you go. Do they even use pronouns for her? I don't remember. It's not a great film. So many sex jokes. Road to El Dorado was great. Hands down, though, best Disney princess. 100% Kuzco. Alright, so we're gonna put the headset mic on the other side, because I definitely forgot the mics are always on the left for some reason. That was not something that ever crossed my mind, so... Ryarko, you told me you were coming, and I don't know where you are. I don't even remember how I came to have that piece of information. Road to avocado. Heck yeah. I don't know what that means, but I am on board. The way you said that, I am in. Alright, so there is Ryarka facing back. Alright, let's do Ryarka facing forward. Alright, hang on. Avocado is the sign of fertility in South Native American, or lost my words. South American native cultures. Lost all of my words there for a hot second. I'm just gonna slide her over a little bit because I want this face for reference, but so don't need it to be like right fucking there. Actually, better idea. Let's make a new window so I can reference my own art. You just said it because it rhymed, but apparently it was relevant. Apparently you actually knew for real. Deep down in your heart, you knew. Question for everyone in chat. Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Fuck or nah? There's a version of this. What is this? to answer your question. Yeah, there you go. Just that. I just want to hug the old one. I love from a character design standpoint, I love the character design for the Beast in the original cartoon. Fuck, not so much, but, you know, on account of the whole, you know, gay thing, but, you know. He's great, though. Look at him. Definitely thought the arrow was headed somewhere else. So yes. To answer your question, maybe not, but now you know. Let's try this again. The new movie was just kind of okay. I enjoyed myself. Like, I had a good time when I went to go see it. It was pretty good. But it was just kind of okay, in my opinion. Def fuck either or. The opening sequence in the new one with the makeup, he definitely reminds me of the Goblin King, who is sexy as hell. Dude's beast form was way hotter than his human form. 100%. You know what? Not a furry, also not really into dudes, but 112%. If you asked me if you had to fuck him, would you rather do it in his human form or in his beast form? I'd beast form, automatic. Fuck the human form. Garbage. Garbage design. Ryarkra shows up right as we're talking about whether or not we would fuck the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Like, that's perfect. Great timing. So, this is where we're at right now. I am sketching your thing. I am attempting to figure out how to draw Ryarkra from the front. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. And we're also having a very strange conversation that is just, it's great. Oh, you know... How do you draw Ryarkra from the front? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I have this other character who's also mostly from the front that I could just use for reference, even though they're not the same character, but it would give me an idea of how to draw the snout from the front. That would be great. Good plan, me. Thanks, me. Did a good job. This one I am going to have to be a little critical about, though, because... You need Jesus. Did you see Beast's old school buff arms when he walks into the room? Dude, old school Beast has literally the best character design. I like that they got this really cool mix of like different animals that's not totally obvious, like, oh, he's a wolf, or oh, he's a bear, or whatever. Like, he's not clearly one animal or the other. He's like really ambiguous, and I like that about his design. Because you can, if you look at him, you can see the different elements of his design, but he's not, like, clearly one or the other. Alright, that went a little better. Now let's start giving it an expression so that she doesn't look like she's a sock puppet mouthing into the void. Super old, let me look and see if I've got better options since it's kind of looking like the face is coming out a little funny. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of trouble. I like this one up here. I don't know how it... Yeah, this isn't working. Yeah, so if you have better reference of any of the, just any female Drask from, like, a more front view, that would be helpful. Is that, like, a true legit... What? Yeah. Beauty and the Beast is definitely my favorite Disney movie forever and ever. I watch it all the time as a kid. I go for more psychologically powerful, the intimidation tactics, the personality over appearance. Why do you think I'm a gross-ass furry? Hey, you know what? Gross-ass furries are welcome here. You are A-okay. Well, while you do that, oh, I don't need to read chairs. Tricked you. Fooled myself. Yeah, I was having trouble finding reference of Ryarkra or really any of your drafts from the front. Personality over appearance? Absolutely, that's definitely the theme. I think it's presented in a very strange way, but that's as far as I know. Oh, here she is. Although that seems a little bit stylized, maybe. Ryarkra, while you're looking, how do you feel about her face now, like, as it is? Like, does her snout look okay in this angle? That one's old too. Okay, well, rip. I'll just wait for you then. That looks off. I can't place it. I can just reference the one you've done. Older, but it fits. You are not allowed to view that image due to content filter settings. Excuse me? Oh, for affinity, what? What does that even mean, for affinity? What the fuck does that even mean, dude? For affinity, why? Oh, how do you change that? Oh, you're talking about the one of Niall. Okay, I actually have those, so I'll just go look them up. That was 2016. That was a long time ago. I also still don't know why I can't see it, but alright. Alright, so let's try to get... Problem is she's drawn as a kid, and now, like... It's her chin. I think maybe her chin's too big. Might be her expression in general, too. Let me try to... adjust here. The eye's actually kind of a good point. It's just... I was squaring the nose off a little bit. See if that helps. I think it's a longer squared off snout. Okay. Hey, Charmander, what's going on? Welcome to Strem. Old Disney movies though, man. Slide her head down a little bit, or maybe not. Maybe it's a bit long. The length might be what's getting me, since the ferrule tends to be a bit rounded, pointed at the top. Length. Okay. Bring her eyebrow down a little bit too. Ugh. You think Sully from Monsters Inc. would be a top or a bottom? Jesus. I'll have to get back to you on that, as if you were actually going to think about it, and that's like my favorite part of that statement. I guess you probably want her to be a little bit more anthro, though. I'll have to get back to you on that. Switch. That's almost a deep psyche question that I really don't know how to answer. Bottom, of course. Like, one of you guys has the answer. Is that better? Is that a little bit better, Rarikra? Feels better? I can put a different expression on her, but is that face shape a little better? I keep fiddling with it. The stupid chat delay and all that good stuff. One little too. Now it seems like I don't know, now it seems like weird. Like it seems like almost something still feels off. Like it's too young almost. Do you have any anthro reference of Rarikra specifically, or like an adult that you like? Because I'm having a little trouble adapting it from the kids. Really not happy with how that erase. I'm gonna erase the whole front of her head. Over. Excuse me, strange people in the background. I think the only thing I did for you of Rarikra was this. Drew her nose before with a little bit of a taper, but I don't know if, like... It seems like anybody who draws your anthros draws them different. I'm gonna draw her with a neutral expression at first, just to try to get the shape down, and then if I can't get it, we'll, are you guys doing? I look over in chat and it's just, oh god. Please don't go there. Do you think Sully just wanted to raise a child with Mike all along? Oh, you guys are beautiful. Oh, you guys are the best. Really wonky. Alright, well now I'm struggle busing, so if you follow the facial structure from that piece you've done of her, I'd be happy. Yeah, people love drawing them different even if I ask otherwise and I end up feeling bad. Well, first of all, never feel bad because you're the one paying for the artwork, so I always want to know. Also, I'm gonna not delete this. I'm just gonna turn it off and draw from this. And then I'll just put the horns and the headset on the new one, because I'm having trouble editing the one I already did, so... But we'll just take a step back, we'll just do the face again, see if I can get it right this time. And then, I'm gonna draw her eyebrow like an actual eyebrow for a minute too, so I can gauge the expression. And then we will make it not an eyebrow in a minute. Problems, I have no real anthro work of Rhea, much less the adults. Tons of art of the kids though. Okay. That's kind of what it seems like. Which is fine. I'll make it work. I've worked with less references before. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw her eyebrow like a regular eyebrow just for a second. There's no reason for me to go into spikes and stuff if I'm just gonna fiddle with her anatomy for a minute, so... They do have very horse-like noses. I'm trying to keep that in mind. Looking at this old sketch helps a little bit. Seems a little better. Weird fusion between horse and raptor. It is a little bit of both. Last piece you did with the male that's facing the camera turned out great, even if it's more a species difference. Yeah. Clean up some of these lines and see how close I am. Hybrids, yo. Also, unpopular opinion, I loved Monsters University. That movie was so good. I don't think some people I don't think liked it, but I thought it was really funny. I don't know, I really enjoyed that movie. Like, it was kind of stupid in some parts, and, like, obviously it had its plot holes, but I don't know, unpopular opinion. I thought that movie was awesome. There's a not safe for work one with decent forward-facing face. I straight up headcanon that Dean Hardscrabble is a lesbian. Like, just straight up. No chance. Just... my personal headcanon. I don't know why. Just, I saw her and I was like, yep. That's it. You probably have, like, a small, cute girlfriend monster at home. I see it. I don't know why. I just looked at her and was like, done. Headcanon born. Happened. Linked it through the Discord. It's tasteful nudity, but not safe for work. I think I know exactly which one you're talking about. Holy shit, so many notifications from a different Discord. Can't view this because of your content settings. Alright, how do we switch this? Content maturity filter. Go ahead, show me the dicks. Let's do it. Let's go for Affinity. I am ready. I know your picture doesn't have dicks, but just saying. Oh, okay, yep, this helps. I remember this one. This isn't- I actually wouldn't really consider this not safe for work because she doesn't have any naughty bits even remotely showing, so... I say I really love the inflection and little thing your voice does. It happens every now and then. Aw, thank you. It's not weird that you said that, I don't know how to take a compliment, so then I just giggle like an idiot. I'm glad that my voice does this thing that you enjoy, because... I've always felt like I was a rather boring-voiced individual, so the fact that you think I'm vaguely entertaining is, means many things to me. It actually means maybe perhaps all of the things to me. I would say at least many of the things. I got that too, I didn't know how to describe it. Voices are super neat. Since we've been talking about weird things, like, would you fuck the Beast from Beauty and the Beast? I'll give you guys a little tidbit. I'm pretty sure that you could, like, I think I, like, just barely can't classify my interest in voices as a fetish. I love voices so much. Like, just anybody I've had a crush on in, like, recent memory has had a really interesting texture to their voice, and it hurts me. I, like, 800% love people's voices. Like, I'm pretty sure it almost classifies as a fetish, but not quite. Not into ASMR, though. That's a different story. So there you go. There's, your first not safe for work, almost not safe for work fact about Axie. May actually have a voice fetish. Not sure. I've not decided. You have one of the better sounding American accents I've heard. You don't drag out words too long. I don't know how to take that, because you're so right. And just American accents. Wild. Okay, so one thing that's always been really weird to me is, like, and I know it's just people who don't really think about it, but whenever people describe themselves as, like, not having an accent and they're American, and I'm like, no, you have an American accent. You can't not have an accent. Like, that's not possible. And like, I know so many people who are like, oh, I don't have an accent. I'm like, yeah, you do. You have an Eastern American accent. I do every so often, and it almost never happens, but now that I'm gonna tell you, you'll probably be able to tell me when it happens. Every now and then, I pronounce things like my grandma, and my grandma has, like, a New York accent, so every now and then I'll say things with, like, a long, like, aw sound, and I catch myself doing it every now and then. Not super often. Every now and then I'm like, stop. You're not from New York. You didn't live in New York long enough for it to count. Stop it. Just every now and then I catch myself saying things like somebody with a New York accent would say things, even though I was born in New York City, or not New York City, I was born in New York State, I'm trying to say. I was born in New York State, so, like, that's where my family's from, but I lived in Pennsylvania, so I have more of a, like, Pennsylvania Eastern American accent, so. I don't mind the New Yorker either, it's just every now and then I catch it, and I'm like, why, though? I love tingly voices, but ASMR is just irritating. Yeah, it's different. Oh, hell yeah, I would. One of the things that's really weird about me is I'm from the Northeast and I say y'all. I say y'all all the time, to be perfectly honest. Like, that's like 80% of my vocabulary is y'all and bro. Like, if you just read my typing and I hadn't told you I was a girl, you'd probably think I was, like... You'd probably be very confused about, like, what, like, about where I'm from and what gender I am, because I speak like a dude sometimes. Like a stereotypical dude, I should say. Because everybody's different, you know, I'm not saying that all guys say the word bro and dude and, you know, whatever. I'm just saying, like, stereotypically, I talk like a dude. I grew up east of Philadelphia and then in central PA, so I saw lots of aw sounds. I actually lived northwest of Philly, so small world, I would say. Northeast of the Appalachian Mountains, we're very much allowed to say y'all. Heck yeah. Y'all can say whatever you want. I think that is much better, by the way. I am much more pleased with the way that head came out, so I am going to erase the old eye and the old horn and just fit the new head back there and hope that everything works out. That's the kind of nerd I am. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Fair enough. Craig. I never know what to call you because your name is different everywhere that I see you, so I never know if I should call you Riarkra or whether I should call you Ria or should I call you Kib or should I call you... Which one is it? All of them? At once? Worse though, as I hate yins? Yes. Oh my god. Okay. So, no shade to Pittsburgh because my roommate, my best friend in the whole world was from Pittsburgh, and she says stuff really weird, and you kind of get used to it because they say things like yins, and I think the one that bothered me most, and not that any of them bothered me because she was just great, but the one that bothered me was calling the vacuum cleaner a sweeper. Because it doesn't sweep, it vacuums. It's, if anything, you should call it a sucker. It doesn't vacuum, and it bugs me. Water fountains, bubblers, that's pretty annoying. Jimmies used to bother me also, but, then Russell My Jimmies was a meme, and then it stopped bothering me. So, I got used to it, I guess. Is it bad that Whomstv is part of my daily vocab? I don't actually even remotely know how to pronounce that word correctly. Can I just put that out there? I have absolutely no idea how to pronounce that. Pronounced? I don't think I know how to pronounce actual words correctly, so... The worst is a Geordie accent? I did a good job. I felt like I a lot at the end. Arched. Or a roof instead of a roof. Like, do you pronounce... How do you pronounce words? How do words escape your face? Like... I don't know, like... Oh, jeez. Probably rose on. Because it's like, so, roof is spelled R-O-O-F. And when you pronounce book, it's an sound, so it's roof. I guess it is roof. They got it right. Never mind. I broke my own point. Frick. God dang it, Pittsburgh. You strange, anomalous state. Country, county, whatever the fuck. I'm dyslexic, so I have no idea. I am number dyslexic. So fucking numbers, just numbers hate me. I can't numbers. I have tried many a time to numbers, but it does not work. Harsh. Kind of Appalachian. A lot of people in central PA. I just moved here recently, so, you know. I didn't realize... I don't know, it's like... Oh, Central PA. Sorry, United States. I moved to the central US recently. Pennsylvania is also a strange anomalous. Just Pennsylvania in general is just a strange anomalous state that's just between other states. There's like nothing particularly interesting except for like maybe the fact that Hershey is from like, you know, the Hershey things are there, but how do you feel about that one song 8675309? I know the song, and my brain attempted to implode upon itself while I was reading that. So that's how I feel about that song. How I feel about that song is that my brain hates me whenever I have to listen, like, read it. I'm really bad with numbers when I have to read the numbers. That's my big pitfall, is reading the numbers. He looks a little bit like a flight captain. Kind of okay with that. Because that's literally what all headsets look like. I'll make her eye just a little bit smaller, but I think I'm pretty pleased. I think this is better by a lot. I think I still need to fix this part of her nose. Alright, we're gonna do the thing. Let's flip it. Moment of truth. Alright, does not look like absolute garbage. Kind of okay with it. Dyslexia also affects numbers, so it can be one or both. I'm a lucky egg and can't do either. Oh, that's awesome. That's good. No, that's a good deal. Yeah, I think that's a lot better. I think I'm a lot happier with this. What do you think, Ryarkra? Marineth, Kib, all of the above. Definitely better. Okay. I think I'm just gonna I switch. I'm so used to calling you Marineth that I always call you that, even though your name is different in literally every chat I know you in, so. The hand does look weird. Moving on. We're moving on to that next. Something. It's not. Do they have hooved fingers or forget? Hooved finger. Some of your reference, it's hard to tell, so. Am I drawing yaoi hands again? Probably. I don't know. For a lesbian, I draw a lot of yaoi hands. It's pretty weird. Doesn't make much sense at all. Why is yaoi hands even a thing? It makes me so mad. Learn to draw. Just learn to draw better. Learn to make things. Just be better. Why is there specifically a hand for yaoi? Excuse me. We're gonna do it again. Yaoi hands is coming back, guys. It was in my related searches, even though I spelled it wrong, because it knows. Because that's why. That's why. It's back. It's just people not knowing how to draw hands proportionally, and then they end up, like, the size of the person's head. Or, like... What is even happening here? Just the worst possible proportions. Yes, so that's what that is, actually. In fact, can't spell fucking beckoning, but that's fine. Glad we have them facing at the right angle. That's awesome. I want to feel like a tiny mouse. It's gonna make me take my own reference. Come on, internet. I might be scrolled down too far. That's not the worst reference. Not great. It's not perfect. It's not what I want, but it's fine. It'll work. I just need like a vague, general idea of how hands function. Kind of all I need. So we got like knee to the hand here. What up, Tymo? What's going on? How you doing? So yeah, specifically Yaoi hands is a meme. Because literally so many people can't draw hands. And it's wild. This is probably a product of me not being able to. So, give me one moment. Attempt to figure out how hand. Oh! Ah, Tymo! Welcome to the Axie sub. You're now a sub Lotl. Which makes it sound like you're less of a Lotl, but you're definitely not. You're definitely more of a Lotl now. This music tonight, though. Have you seen some of my recent art? It's pretty bad. Your art's pretty good, I would say. In my professional opinion. You could call me a professional. Hands. Why? Alright. Frick. Thanks so much, dude. It's like almost at the right angle, but like off too much. Are you like this? What are even stock photos? Stock photos are my favorite. Oh, your hands? You will always get better at hands, though. Hands are just the worst thing in general. Like, don't ever feel like guy's hand, but that will do. That'll do, pig. Hands just in general are like the worst thing ever, so don't feel bad about not getting hands, because they just suck. So. Alright, so... Yay, now you can use the cute little Lotl love emote. Someday I'll be partnered and then we'll have as many emotes as I can possibly pour out, but for right now, that's what you got. Screaming into the void is how I feel right now. It's also just a descriptor of how my day has gone today. Alright, let's go to DeviantArt. Oh, let's brave it. Becca doesn't necessarily have to be directed towards the viewer. Yeah, I'm just not getting the proportions of the palm right, and it's bugging me. You just get a reference. Like, hands in general are just really hard to draw, so and drawing them palm up is hard too. Not impossible. I can definitely do it. It's just sometimes I need not. Like, hey DeviantArt, can I click on literally anything? That'd be great. I have an art show with a bunch of hand stuff in it? Yeah. Oh. So much stuff happened. I'm not used to it. But DeviantArt's being an asshat, so... Do the Discord! Alright, frienderinos, let's get y'all's hand. So, I don't have time to go get a glove. I also don't have a glove to go get, so... Yeah, dude, you never really feel like you're ready for commissions. You just kind of do it and hope that you're best. You just do all of the things. And it sucks. It takes some time to build up, your art too. As in, like, it takes a little while to get yourself to a point where you're getting commissions. It definitely took me a while to build up, you know, be kind of a fan base. I'm still endlessly shocked that you guys even hang out here. Like, I don't know why you would hang out with me over literally anybody else, but I'm happy that you're here. I always forget that there's technically 3 joints in the thumb, and I constantly mess that up. That will help if I get the correct amount of joints in the hand. Or axolotls, we like to stack together. I like the way people draw anthropause, honestly. I always drop joints from my fingers. Yeah, I always draw too few. There's... I had it right. I actually don't usually draw my hands as, like... I usually don't draw my hands as, like, individual... I usually draw the segments of the fingers instead. Just claw hand a little bit and just adjust proportions as I go, because it's like almost what I need, but not quite, you know? It's like almost there. You're coming up here. We need to just do this, isolate it, and then put it back. The thumb specifically, I always screw up. Thumbs are weird. Night's music is like... also still not updating, which is fun. Best practice I ever got from drawing hands was holding a pencil in my hand or holding my hand at a particular angle and practicing it from there. Yeah, thumbs are clunky and weird compared to the other fingers. Yeah, exactly. They always look wrong if you don't get them right. Vague art. I really should start doing more, like, practice for hands, honestly. Because I haven't actually done hand practice in a long time. I just kind of fake it till I make it. I know hands are a little bit of a weak point for me, and I really should focus on them more. Sometimes you just don't draw the pinky. Sometimes you just avoid it. You just curl it behind all the other things. Also, how do hands work? Riddle me this. How do hands? Thank you for reminding me that somebody gave us art hand reference because geez. I think this is turning out a little better. This commission rush stream is not going as fast as I wanted it to be. That's why I only draw animals, no thumbs. Yep. There you go. Beautiful. Just avoid situations. I feel like I need to slow down a little bit. The knuckle on this one is here, and the hand is at this angle. It's going to be here, here, and there. But that one kind of wraps around a little bit, so it's more like... I guess we could just draw the hand at an angle instead of fighting it. That's one thing I had to learn how to do, is that, like, if you can't get the angle... Like, sometimes the artistic part of drawing something is drawing it in a way that it's pleasing. So if you can't quite get an angle right, or it looks weird at a certain angle, like even if you drew it perfectly, exactly the way you wanted, but it still looks weird, it could be just because that's the way that is, and it might not look good at that angle. And one of the hardest things I ever had to learn was, like, letting go of a specific angle I had in my head because it looks bad. Like, sometimes you just have to accept that a particular angle isn't working and do something different with it to make it pleasing. It's not your inability to draw, it's just sometimes an angle just doesn't work. If I were to commission a character gloving, that would be a nightmare. Yeah. Just a commission stream, no rush, yes. I've been calling them commission rush because I try to get a bunch of them done at once, or try to get a large portion done, but every now and then, and, like, you know, there's been other commissions, not just this one. Like, just other commissions in general, it's like, I hit something in the drawing that just fights me. Oh god. Accidental yaoi hand. I should have. Pigeon bigger. You can ask Axolotl. You ask him, is it commission with an S or commission with not an S? I don't remember. Axolotl will tell you. Commissions with an S. Commissions with an S. If you do exclamation point commissions with an S, Axolotl will tell you. He will give you my price sheet. There you are. Axolotl's just trying his best. I have 5 slots on the Discord in the Axie Status server, or yeah, the Axie Status server. Every time they're empty, I reopen them. I try not to take any on the side. I've been taking a couple on the side this month because it's Valentine's Day, and so I've had some people say, hey, can I get, like, a small headshot for my SO for Valentine's Day? So actually, if any of you guys are interested in stuff for a significant other for Valentine's Day, and because I'm probably not gonna be able to open commissions, like, officially before then. So if you guys have anything small you maybe want to get for a significant other, hit me up and we'll talk about it, because if it's something small, I could probably squeeze you in and just do it at work or something. Because I have had a couple people ask me for stuff. Setting aside for a portrait at some point. Yeah, dude. Do it. Portraits are really easy for me, and that's why they're so cheap, is because they don't take me very long. I can usually do them in, like, a lunch. So I can do them while I'm at work. But, other stuff takes me a little bit longer, so... Let's get this, put them together, and then go like this, and her elbow needs to be way further back. Your couple's icon was really fun to do, actually. Your characters have such fun colors. I enjoyed that a lot. Not to say I don't enjoy everybody's commissions, just I just particularly enjoyed that one. Since we're talking about it. Good commission. I think I can still get a pretty good chunk of this night, though, actually. Now that we're done with this, I think I'm pretty much done with this one. Dude, I'm in the same boat. Alright, what do you guys think? How's that, does that look better? I think that looks a lot better. Neck a smidge. I kind of like it being on the longer side, but I think maybe not quite so tall. Sophomore. For jokes, I was calculating the price of the rest of the character pieces I want for the pack series. It's hovering around $350. Yep. Cheap. Ryarkra, what sorts of things does she have on her desk? Because I was going to work on the background a little bit earlier, and then I realized I have no idea what to put on the desk. There are a couple, like, certain particular things you would want me to have on her desk. I mostly drew in these little colored boxes, so I could just draw stuff inside of them, so... A bagel. A bagel just chilling on her desk. Give me a second to, give me a second to stretch my hand while I wait for a response. You had a sound hiccup? What kind of accessories and things does she have on her desk? Like, what do you want me to draw on these little, colored squares? Speaking of a sound hiccup, how's the audio, this stream? Is it good volume, no clipping, that kind of stuff? Is it better? Still good? Okay. Audio's been great. It was on my end. Okay. I was just curious because I know yesterday, during the, Undertale stream, Nugget told me, he could barely hear me, so I just wanted to make sure. Audio's not clipping. That's the other thing I wanted to worry about, because technically in OBS, sometimes when I talk really loud, I jump up into the red zone at the end, but I don't know if that means I'm clipping or if that just means that I'm getting particularly loud. So I just wanted to make sure. So that I know. Probably just leave the background as it is, actually. Like, I don't think I need to redraw the computer. Good. You got your 420 back? Yay. Ah, silky smooth. Delicious. Delicious, silky smooth axolotl stream. Mostly paraphernalia and figures and such, just lower detail. Okay. Any particular things, though? Like, you want, like, you know, critters from Portal, or you want Pokemon, or you want, you know, a thing from a game I've never heard of? Because if you ask me to put paraphernalia on her desk, I'm literally just gonna draw, like, Pokemon and everything, because that's what my desk looks like. Soda can only in the AFK piece? Okay. Do a soda can. Start with the soda can. This is definitely not a Pepsi can. Or Coke, depending on your preference. I don't have a preference because I don't really like soda, so... Every now and then I'll drink, like, a fruity soda, like a Fanta, but I'm actually not big on, like, Pepsi, Coke. I don't really care. Alright, so here's a fun little thing I'm gonna do, right? Sometimes you can learn to draw a can. And you could study this can, and you could look at the can, and you could learn how to draw the can. Or you could just copy the picture of the can and just put it in here. And just not draw the can. Don't do this a lot. bad decision. It stops you from learning to draw things, but just draw a can real quick. Don't fight it. Just do it. And it'll be fine. We'll kind of learn how to draw over it. Also gonna just... This is memento. Yeah, if it's something simple like a can, just fight it. Make it work. Don't be afraid to trace a thing if you can't quite. Not how big it would be. My desk is pretty clean, to be perfectly honest, like... Alright, let me look up Monster Hunter. Yeah, right? This music makes me think of Scooby-Doo. For sure. We got many choices. I'll look them up on this computer. I just realized I'm gonna have to draw whatever I pick, and I should probably have it up next to me and or be prepared to treat. So I think I might put this one up here on the whatever I do, I might put it up on the shelf. Do a Funko picture. Since they're gonna be really low resolution, they don't need to be perfect. Just cheat a little. You're learning how to cheat today. That's how you cheat at life. A lot of these you're not really gonna even see that much. Now, in a case like this, you would need to actually know how to draw this monster, so... You'll need to be able to actually draw the monster at a slight angle, but... This saves me time fucking around with proportions, because it's technically it's a figurine, so it doesn't necessarily have to be in my style. It maybe should look like a figurine, so... He's like... Hope this doesn't make any of you guys uncomfortable, because it just saves me a lot of time. It saves me the time of having to draw out the proportions, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, I'm still having to draw the stuff, it's just... I don't have to screw around with drawing proportions and things. They're just a presence theme. Interesting to see a trick of the trade. It's just, a little bit of time saving on my end. I'm gonna draw you a little turret. Do my own little signature on it. Also, he'll fit. oh, let's pick the turret that's white. That's a great plan. Good plan, me. Thanks, me. I don't know if you like Portal or not, but that one's white. You would think I would know how to draw these fuckers since I've put them back together so many times they keep falling out of my fucking cabinet. Stupid, Aperture Science built, like, the worst robot. Morons are just, like, they're, like, too wobbly to actually exist. First, I love that your me is Sans. I said the fuck word? I say the fuck word a lot. Oh, was that to a Charmander? I could put a Charmander in. Did somebody say Charmander? I'm sorry. Chat was moving and I was thinking, you have a Charmander right in front of your computer screen, right? No, actually. Oh, actually. Wait, do I? No, it's an Embor. Never mind. I lied. I ordered some Quagsire cards on eBay, and the seller sent me, like, a little packet full of other cards that I didn't really need, and I saw a fire-colored card, and... So no, I don't have a Charmander. Just you. You're the only Charmander on my screen right now. She said the fuck word. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was almost a thing. Let's see. What else can I do? You said Monster Hunter. You said World of Warcraft. See if I can find something from World of Warcraft to put. I'm going through, I was going through. It'll be like a... Oh, I don't know. Do you have a favorite character that I could draw? Like, I'm looking at these going, who has iconic... If you're not really gonna see them at this point, so... Who has iconic feet? My favorite Pokemon is Wooper and Quagsire, equally, at the same time. I have an entire cabinet full of Wooper and Quagsire merchandise. And I bought a bunch of Wooper and Quagsire cards on eBay. That was fun. Oh, I love Quagsire. Quagsire is the best. He's so happy! How can you not love him? He's happy. Rowlet is a very close second, though. Just, Rowlet is the best thing ever, so... How mad would you be if I drew a panda? I'm gonna guess that your favorite Pokemon is Squirtle, obviously. Your favorite Pokemon's Quagsire? Yes! Ah! Quagsire squad. Beautiful. There's too many choices, my man. Is that a walrus? I don't think I've ever seen that creature before. I call him Pancake. I don't know who this is, but I'm gonna draw vague skeleton feet and just reference them. So, I like ground types. My favorite is Nidoking. Nidoking's a pretty good one, I would say. I would say Nidoking. Back to here. Bring your vague feet. I don't know who this is. I don't know what this is, but vague. I like the pose of his legs. So interesting legs for the win, I guess. Not gonna take up very much space, though. Sort of unfortunate. Big shoes for the win. You want to draw something from Wild Draw Arthas? Maybe a Black Knight, either that or a generic Undead Death Knight. Okay, well, I don't know things, so he has much more. Draw him. Oh, nope, not all of them. Just across the legs. Goodbye, skeleton legs. Hello, Arthas boots. Yeah, it looks like a Draugr almost. I was surprised to see that it was a World of Warcraft something. Yeah, your feet are much more. Draw you. Oh, Jesus. You're only gonna see his feet, so I'm not that worried about, like, if it's perfect or not, but... The problem is that you're not gonna see a lot of these because they're, like, mostly off the screen, but as long as it's vaguely, like, referencing a thing, I guess. Ah, Skyrim. I wish I could just erase Skyrim from my brain so that I could experience it again. The other thing is if you end up shrinking this down to use it, you might not see all the details, and that's sort of a problem also. So I'm hoping all this stuff will still be visible. I don't know how small you need it, though. You'll be able to tell it's Arthas if you see the knees, because he's got skull kneecaps for armor, yeah. Except, you know, can't go too crazy with the details at this size, so... Skull knees. Khajiit. I played an Imperial, and I roleplayed her as if she was a dragon that got turned into a human because I'm a big fucking nerd like that. And, I just stole literally everything from everyone, and it was great. My character had so much money, it was unreal. There's some fur going on here that I made. There we go. Fur. I can't really see his leg. Oh. Charmander have wares to sell? Yes. Alright, there's big Arthas. We're up on the shelf. Desk pieces, a Dark Souls 3 bonfire, and a Pokemon. Sounds good. Fun. Is that this with the sword sticking out of it? Is that what that is? Of it? That's actually hilarious. Why is there a figure of it? Oh, I love it. I don't know why you exist, internet, but yes. Can I put a Quagsire? What's your favorite Pokemon, Ryark? Can I put a Quagsire on your desk? But I might not like it. Oh, I don't know if Quagsire is as much your favorite as it is. So. You have to turn it the other. Ripperoonies. Always group the picture. I'm gonna line that one up so that it's interesting. I think some of the music in the playlist is just a little bit louder than others, and so sometimes it gets weird. I turned it down a little bit, hopefully that helps. Yeah, if you guys ever have trouble hearing me for some reason, let me know, because I could totally turn it down. It's like I'd reach over and just touch the dial. Definitely needs an axolotl. I'll put an axolotl plush here. Oh, I didn't show you guys. Oh my god. I will take a picture of it and put it in the Discord. But my axolotl plush that I bought came in today, and he's the cutest thing I've ever seen. There's just a big pile of bones. Is that what that is? So I'm kind of okay with it. What if she dressed up as the Pokemon Salt? Flare? I don't know what that is. Half falling. Actually, yes. That's what I'm doing. Okay. I need something to fill in this space. So here comes the axolotl plush. Here he is. Half fallen off the shelf. Bleppin'. The bleppiest blep. There he is. Need something to take up the space, draw an axolotl. I'm basically a meme at my work now because I love it. And every time somebody's like, let's make a product that has animals in it, I'm like, can the first one be an axolotl though? He is literally the derpiest thing I've ever seen him. And he's so great. I didn't expect him to be packed so tightly with stuffing, and so he's like really firm and fun to hold because he's so just derp. I don't know, he's so derpy and great. There's little derp axolotl. Praise the sunstone. Sunbro. There you go. Aw, Charmander. I think I'm pretty cute, to be honest. I'm gonna toot my own horn for a minute. I'm not even gonna be like false modest. Like, I think I'm pretty cute. I don't know what Pokemon to use. Alright, let's finish the bonfire with the sword in it, because I don't understand what's going on. I'm really bad at taking compliments from other people, though. I don't know why. Because I'm actually fairly confident for somebody who looks like I do, but... Okay, let's see. I feel like you need, like, something small. So one small thing here I think would be good, and then, like, something... Oh, maybe not something here now. Maybe here I'll just draw, like, a bunched up paper, like, crumple up a piece of paper. Doesn't have to all be paraphernalia, it can be just junk. Right? Some people just have a lot of junk on their desk. And then on this side, let's see. One more thing. Something little, though. No paper? Okay. Done. Removed. A softball-sized jawbreaker. That'd be interesting. I do have a softball-sized jawbreaker. How do you even eat a softball-sized jawbreaker? Doesn't really have packaging. Oh. It would literally just be a colorful sphere on the desk. Because statues on a desk, I think? Lick it or use a hammer. My question has been answered. That is how you do it. I'm gonna actually sketch in the shelf here just so we can see the shelf. So that is what the shelf looks like right now. And I think that's pretty good. I think I filled up the space pretty alright, so... Or yeah, or just expand your cheek pocket like a chipmunk. And I'm looking around my own office like, what else can I put in this picture? Alright, let me, I wasn't gonna do it, but let me go through and, let me actually go through and draw out the computer and stuff. That way we can see everything all next to each other, all drawn out. We can decide if I need to add some more stuff to the picture. I think it should be alright. I think I got a good amount of, like, nerdy stuff, but... I did stick some sticky notes to the bottom of the computer screen, because I have sticky notes, so... Left yourself memos or something on a game or whatever. Y'all's favorite candy? Depends on the day, but usually anything with peanut butter is a pretty good choice. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, excelente. Actually, probably peanut butter. If I had to pick, like, one candy, I'd probably say peanut butter cups. Fucking love peanut butter. Or anything grape. Yeah, if I'm gonna go for something fruity, anything grape flavored. Grape flavor is the best. Now let's just tuck in a layer to cover that up. How's that look? What do you guys think? I almost feel like I could make the shape over the computer a little bit bigger. Like, make that shelf bigger. In fact, I think that is what I think I'm gonna make this shelf bigger, but otherwise I'm pretty happy with it. That knocks out some of the critters. You can't see as much. Have to cut out. Unless I do that and I just scroll this stuff down. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good. That way you can still see all the stuff up on the shelf, but it's just a little bit bigger. I can't... I actually can't have anything that tastes like grape that is not, in fact, actual grape. Interesting. Do these. I'm gonna go for something fruity. I'll go for my boyfriend. Yes. Perfect. That's the best thing to say. Okay, I think I'm pretty pleased with that. I can have them used. Oh, you just don't want to. Okay, I was gonna say why specifically the grape flavoring, but it's a personal preference, not a thing you can't do. Well, like, so for example, weird things that I can't eat. I can't eat tomatoes at all. They make me really sick, and I don't know why, because it's not like a full-on allergy. It's just they make my stomach hurt a lot. I think it's the acid. So when you said no, you can't have, you don't, nothing with grape flavoring that's not actual grapes, I just assumed you meant that there was something about grape flavoring, specifically grape flavoring, that like your body doesn't like, but it's your taste buds. You just don't like them, which is fine. You are allowed to not like them. You are allowed to not like things. Mostly because windows suck. Barakar has a really nice bedroom with a really big... Also this character that I drew. Like, I made her a real nice bedroom. Okay. So there's that. Oh, it is a little bit over 10 o'clock. Well, rip me. I put the white layer under the line art for Rarecross so you guys can see the whole thing together, and then, yeah. That's the first piece. Second piece being the one without her in it. That would be... I think. There you go. So that's part one. Lactose intolerant. Sad. Anything with garlic, onions, pepper, scallions, spicy sauces, anything like that kill my stomach. Yeah. Anything lime flavored tastes like dishwashing liquid. I can have, see, like, for me, I just avoid stuff with tomatoes in any recipes I make where, like, tomatoes would potentially be present. I just omit the tomatoes. Like, it's not, like, a full-on allergy where, like, if I eat it, I will break out and die. It's, like, it's more like I'll probably just feel a little bit sick if I get tomatoes in my food. But it's not, like, a huge deal. Okay. Well, rip, all of the, tangent. Alright. Want to real quick. I could do the version of this without her in it. Okay. I'm already over time. Let's just fucking do it. Why not? Oh, gotta keep the chair. Chair's gotta stay there. See, I don't eat pizza with tomato sauce on it at all. Any pizza I get is white pizza. Because the tomato. So, not a big deal because I actually really don't eat tomatoes that much, just in general. So it doesn't, like, hurt me overall. Not like I'm giving up something I absolutely love and can't live without because, like, well, guess I can't have tomatoes. Oh no. Sad. Alright, here's another little pro tip from me. If you don't feel like drawing, or don't know how to draw the other side of an object that is mostly symmetrical, flip it, and then just erase the side. So here I'm gonna just erase the inside of this. Now you have the silhouette of it from the back. I do it with people all the time. This is how I draw a back view. Go like this. There's the other side of the headphone. A smaller brush for that. That's how you draw the back side of things without having to actually redraw it. You just get the silhouette from the opposite side. Basically what I'm saying is don't make things harder unless you have to. I love binding electric music, also, by the way. I also just remembered that reading chat is a thing that I sometimes do. That looks stupid, and I also did that. How do I not be bad at drawing? You keep drawing. Even though it hurts you. The art will want to hurt you. Don't let it hurt you. Okay, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm kind of not in the mood. My body's like, okay, you've done enough. You've tried your best. Alright, well there we are. That's where we got. That's as far as I got. Gonna be vaguely that color, so. Alright, I am gonna go to bed, because it's time for work tomorrow. You have to not let it hate you. Yes, you have to keep going. Always try. Step 1, don't draw like me. Step 2, win. You could also do that. That is also a possibility. How to not be bad at drawing, though. Just keep doing it. Draw, and then draw again. And when it's bad, throw it out, draw it again. Yeah, also drawing with a mouse is the worst. Don't draw with a mouse. You can do better. Pencil, paper, and scanner is also a good option, so, you know. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Yeah, you're welcome. I love it. So, I will see you guys, let's see, tomorrow is Friday, so no stream tomorrow, potentially. Depending on what the fam bam's up to, but, if not, Saturday for sure. Saturday for sure is gonna be art until 10 o'clock, and then, games. Although I might back that up a little bit and maybe do like 8 to 9:30 and then 9:30 to 11, or maybe not. Maybe both. So, never mind. Ignore me. I'm just rambling at this point. Yeah, so art and games on Saturday. I gotta figure out what we're playing, but we're playing something. It's gonna be Jackbox games, so you guys all can participate. You don't have to have the game. All you have to do is have access to a browser. Whether that is on your iPhone or tablet, or on your laptop, or on your computer, or whatever, as long as you have access to an internet browser of some kind, which you have to if you're here, you can play. So it'll be chat game night. So I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys on the Discord, and I will talk to you later. Alright, bye. Oh wait. Hang on. Before I buy. Online. Who needs an Axie Stack? Oh, Trixel needs an Axie Stack. Trixel. Ah, Trixel. Staying online after we're done. Let's get that Trixel. Heckin' yeah. I always forget to raid people. So, you know, that happened. Alright. Bye, friendos. See you later.